with another episode of PrimeCraft. And I have another story for you, which I will get to here in a moment, which is entirely Minecraft related. And I personally apologize for my, well, I labeled it a story, it turned into a rant from last episode. So I hope you can forgive me, friends. Anyway, oops. So I have a story. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of diamond tools and diamonds and the fortune pick. I have not used these diamonds. I mined them using that pick. Anyway, and I also have some horses, which I'll get to in just a moment. Anyway, so last week, as I was preparing to do what I said I was going to do, in between episodes, I found 2 diamond blocks in my chest. Thank you, Vidargavia. Don't get me wrong, I love that. And then Skoozi stopped by and gave me 2 mending books and this ender chest, which I do not currently have silk touch, so it's going to have to stay there. But it will be moved, because this grass floor is not the floor of my tree, which I will be getting to once this story is done. So anyway, I made these tools plus 2 more diamond pickaxes from the diamonds I got, and I went off to the Ender, which Skoozi and Mr. Metz, might I suggest signs telling you how to get there once you get in? It took me forever to find that thing. Anyway, so I got all the way there. I got some ender pearls, as you can see. So these aren't the same ones, but I'll get to that in just a second. And then I forgot to put the picks I had in my ender chest. In the ender chest there. So I came back to the residential district and essentially got swarmed by what started out as 2 baby zombies and turned into a horde. Needless to say, they killed me 5 times. And Vidargavia had a bunch of zombies in his base for about 10 or so minutes. Until AZ and I managed to flush them out. Okay, now we go to these horses, which I found along. Well, we have 3 horses and this donkey, all of which need names. Anyway, this guy was right outside my tree in that direction. I found the donkey. I was going to keep it. And then the rest of these, with the exception of the white one over there, was found around this tree, which I have since made. I believe that is 10 blocks tall. Anyway, so I will need names for these fellows, because I'm not going to have them despawn. Anyway, I quite literally fished this guy out of a nearby pond. Well, lake, technically. Okay, let's make gear out of this. Really? Advancement game, cover me with diamonds. Okay. I will enchant this later. Hoping I would have more diamonds than that. And also, in place of a piston door, which I'm still going to work on, I have made myself, well, okay. I put them in the opposite direction so I know which ones to get out. Anyway. So, I believe it's time I owed you an explanation for this tree. And, well, the easiest way to show you my plans for this tree is to actually go in a creative world that I made. So, let's go do that. So, here we are in this world, which I will mention right now. This is not what we're doing. But we are, however, going to use every tree in the game. The reason for that, well, I could probably tell you that just as easily on the PrimeCraft server as I can here. Anyway, and the jungle tree in the middle is just how high I was originally planning on making it. Which 30 blocks high was, well, the highest I could get a jungle tree to go. So that's what I made. Now these spirals I'm not doing. Started out that way and then I'm like, no. In fact, I actually had a dream, which will be going with. So anyway, now that you've seen that, well, hold on. Hold on. This is going kablam. And this is quite literally the only reason I'm still in this world. And I haven't gone back to... And yes, there's mobs down there. I don't care. You will see why in a minute. Hold on, wrong one. Oh, oops. Excuse me, I dropped my mouse. Okay. Toggle. Downfall. Because we are not using this. Quite obviously. And I'm doing this for dramatic effect, in case you're wondering. This is what I will do to any creative world that's sent to me. Okay, that's enough TNT. Oh. I think. Everybody loves TNT. Or so I've been told. Okay. Now that that's been deconstructed explosively. Now, what I'm going to do, and you guys are going to watch me do it, is delete it. There we go. Now we go back to PrimeCraft. Okay, now that we're back. Oh. No. Well, I can show you why I needed. Okay, he's sleeping. So anyway, so I had a dream. Well, multiple dreams. But anyway, I have to give this. Okay, let me restart. So towards the end of season 1, back before I had internet access, I was watching the last, I think it was 5 or so episodes of the Vidargavia series, and how he made a base based off of his Viking heritage, which got me thinking. Well, it spiked a curiosity in me about my own. And well, what do you guys think of when you first think of the word heritage or genealogy, or even your extended family? I'll let you dwell on that for a minute or two. Well, you think family tree. Hence, I'm building a tree. Anyway, myself, like the majority of all Americans, are what's called melting pots or vice versa. So, instead of simply drawing on one ancestry, well, I am going to attempt to make a base based on all of them that I know of, which amounts to, well, 4. I was hoping for 6. My family didn't, well, let's just say I will need to do ancestor DNA to figure out what anything else is. And that I can't afford. So there will be many different themes to this tree, and many different cultures. And what better way to symbolize that it's a mix of different cultures than a tree made out of a bunch of different trees? As such, there will be every single tree that Minecraft has in the outside of this tree. You saw the creative world. Well, it will be slightly inspired by that. But it will obviously not be that. Now, in the tree in the creative world was actually half the circumference of this tree. So, anyway. This has probably been a shorter episode, but I have a great reason for doing so. I am actually having power issues at the moment. And as such, well, this sort of had to be shorter to ensure I actually had power in order to upgrade this. Because I am making this episode the day will be coming up on my channel. And after this, I won't probably have any electric until, well, Thursday at least. Unless the energy assistance program my sister and I signed up for at the beginning of the week actually pulls through in time. So, without further ado, this has been Kairi Friends, and I will see you in my next episode. Fingers crossed it's Thursday. Bye-bye.